Check is sponsored by Dallas W. Hartman, attorneys at law.
The day Lisa Sikora found out she had breast cancer, she was all alone. Her fiance had found a lump a couple of months before and wanted her to get it checked out. But she and her doctor weren't worried until he eventually did a biopsy. The mother of two got the news on April 10th, 2014.
Nobody really knew what I was going through because I really didn't think it was anything.
Lisa Sikora's fiance Jim was out of town when she met with her doctor to get biopsy results.
That's when they told me that the one on the left that they weren't going to check actually was 2 different kinds of cancer.
She was shocked, and it's still emotional to talk about now. Since that day, Jim hasn't left her side.
He went to every doctor's appointment with me from that point on. Every chemo treatment, every follow-up.
He was there when Lisa told her sons, Daniel and Benjamin, who were only 11 and 14 at the time.
That was hard, but they're tough boys.
And they've been forced to grow up quickly in the last 18 months.
My boys have gotten a lesson that they were never planning on getting.
And Lisa got a lesson in love and hope for the future.
I think if he'd stuck with me through that, he can stick with me forever.
In sickness and in health and throughout recovery. Lisa hasn't worked since getting a double mastectomy last May, but she has plenty on her plate.
You'd be surprised how little time I have. I feel like I'm always busy doing something. You know, if it's not for my fiance, it's for the kids, or I'm team mom at football.
Her support network also includes family and friends.
My son loves his pink for football.
Who are always there to lend a helping hand.
And just hearing them say, "You're going to be okay," kind of changed my whole attitude on it.
Through the chemotherapy and hair loss that came with it, Lisa conquered her darkest days with this mantra.
This isn't me. I mean, this wasn't going to have me. It was just something I had to get through.
Lisa is now cancer-free and just had her final reconstructive surgery last month. But she knows so many others are just beginning this journey.
You definitely can do it. It's not a life sentence. It's just a hurdle you have to overcome.
And pinned to her wrist, a permanent reminder of that hurdle, one she's not alone in facing.
But I thank God that there's other people that have had it, so they knew how to treat me. They knew what to do with me, and they could get me back to my kids.
Now, speaking of family, Lisa also told me her diagnosis was completely out of the blue. I asked her if she had family history of breast cancer. Listen to this. Her mother was one of 7 girls. Her mother was one of 7 girls. All of them had daughter. No one's had breast cancer except for her.
Oh, what a fighter. You told us she's cancer-free. Anything else?
Definitely good news. I asked her if the tattoo hurt worse or if the treatment hurt worse. She said tattoo didn't hurt at all. So pretty incredible. She also told me today she finished chemo 1 year ago today. So a special day.
Happy anniversary there.